What a wonderful performance. What divinity that brought to this occasion. What an amazing mind it is. Thank you so much, students. Well, when we get the stage set up done, in the meantime, let us know a few key facts about Viksit Bharat 2047. So, what does this Viksit Bharat 2047 mean? Viksit Bharat 2047 is India's long-term vision to become a developed nation by the year 2047, marking 100 years of independence. Yes. Who launched it? It is none other than it is strongly promoted by our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi. The core aim of this Viksit Bharat is to transform India into a country with high income, strong infrastructure, advanced technology, and improved quality of life. What are the economic goals? The target to grow into a multi-trillion dollar economy, that is $30 trillion by year 2047, focusing on manufacturing, services, and innovation-led growth. There are five key pillars of this movement. First is infrastructure development, like roads, railways, smart cities. The second one is digital India and technology through artificial intelligence, startups, more innovative ventures. Third pillar is sustainable growth. That is through use of renewable energy, green economy. Fourth pillar is human development through education, healthcare, and skill development. And the fifth pillar is good governance, that is through transparency and efficiency in governance. The social goals are poverty reduction, better healthcare and education access, women empowerment, and inclusive growth across rural and urban areas. Alright, so after this quick key facts about Viksit Bharat 24/7, let us continue to our program. So as the entire ambience is very positive, with this, it's time to invite our honored guests and esteemed chair patrons onto the dais. Let us welcome our respected dignitaries on stage with a huge round of applause. Photography team, get ready. I invite co-convener and Vice Principal Dr. P. Raghava sir to please take your seat. Ms. Raksha Riaz, welcome sir, this is happening on stage. The audience, keep it rolling. I now request the convener and Principal BVIS, Professor Dr. S. Sridhar sir, to please take your seat. Ms. Raghavi, welcome sir, with the photograph ready. The audience, should I have to? Yes, keep clapping. I request Director MBA and Principal BPSB and the convener of this international conference, Professor M. Madan Mohan sir, to please take your seat. And Ms. Anjana Rathod, do the honor with a welcome happening. I kindly request our beloved Chief Patron and guest of honor of this conference, our beloved Vice President sir, Professor Mohan S. Rao Garu. Please come on to the stage, sir. Ms. Neha Azam, do the honors on stage for the welcome bouquet. And with a huge round of applause, I request our honorable chief guest of this conference, Mr. Sai Kumar Jagadaru. So please take your seat on stage, and Ms. Monica Singh Shekhawat, welcome our chief guest, is happening on stage, along with Bharani. They want Bharani also to be with our invited chief guest. Sir, please be seated. Now I call upon Rishi to welcome our Dean and Control of Examination, Professor P. Chakravarti Garu. Welcome, sir. Please accept a token of thank you. Now I call upon Nikhil Garu to welcome our Dean PGTM, Professor D. Jayshree ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. I call upon Autumn to welcome Director IMDA, Professor Mir Irfan ul Haq sir to this program. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you all. So please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to invite our respected convener of this international conference and principal BBSB, Professor M. Madan Mohan sir. Before that, I would like to introduce you a few lines. Professor N. Madan Mohan sir is a guiding light of academic excellence. His passion for research is illuminating pathways to knowledge or numerous not only advanced his own scholarly pursuit, but has also tirelessly nurtured the research aspirations of many Vishwavishwanians. His unwavering support and encouragement have research a culture of curiosity and innovation. His ethics, coupled with an unquenchable thirst of serves as an inspiration to all of us. This international conference is a testimony to his academic leadership and his transformative power of dedication. Thank you, sir, for your unwavering commitment to create this platform of knowledge sharing, for your enduring kindness that touches the lives of all those who have the privilege to know him. Now I kindly request the most sacred personality of Vili family onto the podium to share address his message to the August gathering. Sir.
A very good morning to all. Myself, Professor M. Madhavan, convener of the Today International Conference, itself for 2047 International Business Perspectives in the Era of AI. Honorable Principal Sri Srinivas Acharya, President GSS Venkatesh Rao sir, Director Chief Ram Krishna Chinnan sir, today's chief guest and chief guest of honor, Vice President Honorable Dr. Mohan Yashwar sir. Sir, welcome sir. Today's chief guest of today International Conference, Honorable Sri Sai Kumar Jagdar, General Manager, MITED Hyderabad. Welcome you sir. Respected Dr. P. Chakravarti sir, Dean COE and DSCS, Dr. Jayashree Madam, President, Dean, Professor B. Irfan Horaha, Director MBA, Professor Srikanth sir, BASM, Principal, dear participants, esteemed colleagues, co-conveners, organizing secretaries, and my dear students. It fills me with immense pleasure to extend my warm and heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you to this significant Today International Conference, Viksit Bharat 2047 International Business Perspective in the Era of AI. Over the next 2 days, we will embark on a crucial exploration of the dynamic interplay between the suitable 20th principles and India's ambitious journeys towards its Viksit Bharat 2047. Together, we will delve into the latest global trends and undergoing innovations and that are actively reshaping our industries and societies. I am truly delighted to share the remarkable response received to our call for papers with an impressive 359 high-quality research articles. These significant contributions have been thoughtfully published in Scopus Q4 and Q1 journals alongside our dedicated conference proceedings ISBN. This enthusiastic participation not only underscores the profound significance and timely relevance of our conference theme, but also reflects a truly international perspective on its critical intersection. We are particularly honored to the widespread representation from across the length and breadth of India, with the strong participation from vibrant regions including internationally Nigeria, Skyline University 16 papers we received, Canada 1 paper we received, Sri Lanka 1 paper we received, nationally Presidency University, SRM University, Chennai and Vijayawada, SK University Anantapur, AP, Pune, Bangalore, Amit University, Mumbai, Chennai, Jammu Kashmir Central University and Jammu Tawi University and our post Telangana, CMR University, Markushi Management Sciences and Aurora IPS, Bhavans, etc. colleges received many papers. This rich geographical diversity promises to enrich our dialogue immeasurably bringing a wealth of varying insights and valuable experiences to our collective discussions. As we gather here today, stand a by pivotal junction where the imperative of the Viksit Bharat 2047 internationally business prospective in the era of AI. Seamless recoveries, sustainable strategies are no longer merely an option. They represent fundamentally responsibility we owe to our planet and to the generation of that will follow us. Simultaneously, the Viksit Bharat 2047 International Business Prospect in the era of AI offers transformative tools and innovative methodologies that hold the potentiality to signify the accelerate our sustainable endeavors. This conference transcends the boundaries of a purely academic exercise. It is intentionally designed as a vibrant and collaborative platform. Our aim is to foster innovation, facilitate the meaningful exchange of knowledge, and cultivate lasting networks that will empower our collectively to address some of the most passing challenges of our time. I wholeheartedly encourage each of you to fully embrace the unique opportunity to learn from one another's diverse perspectives to inspire the germination of new ideas and impactful ideas, and to actively collaborate towards building a more suitable, sustainable, and digitally empowered future for our nation India. At this juncture, I would like to extend my deepest and most heartfelt gratitude to the dedicated Mathematics Committee, our esteemed sponsors, and our invaluable partners for their unwavering support, tireless dedication, and meticulous efforts in the bringing to the significant event to achievement. Furthermore, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to all our contributors, authors, and participating delegates for their valuable contributions and enthusiastic engagement, which are the very lifeblood of this conference. I sincerely urge you all to actively participate in the diverse sessions, to engage robustly in the discussions that will be unfold, and to strategically leverage the numerous working opportunities that will be available over these next 2 days. Let us collectively strive to make this conference a truly significant milestone in our shared journey towards realizing the ambitious goals of enthusiastic engagement, which are the very lifeblood of this conference. I sincerely urge you all to actively participate in the diverse sessions, to engage in the discussions that will be unfold, and to strategically leverage the numerous networking opportunities that will be available over these next 2 days. So once again, on behalf of organizing committee, I extend warm and resounding welcome to the international conference, Viksit Bharat 2047 International Business Prospect in the era of AI. I wish each and every one of you a highly productive, deeply, and enriching a truly memorable experience as we embark in this vital journey together. Thank you, one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for providing us an illuminating conference outline. We look forward to a most productive and enriching 2 days of this conference. Now, before we listen to the next speaker, that is Vice Principal and Co-Convener Dr. D. Raghava, I call upon Ms. Saujanya, faculty MD, to read out his profile. Thank you.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries, faculty members, and dear students. It is my immense pleasure to introduce Dr. D. Raghava Garu. Dr. Devulpalli Raghava is the Vice Principal and Associate Professor at Vishweshwari School of Business, Hyderabad. Being a double postgraduate, he holds a PhD in Marketing from Kaludia University and brings over 26 years of rich national and international experience in teaching, research, and academic administration. Dr. Raghava has authored 2 books in the field of marketing and has published more than 45 research papers in reputed national and international journals. He also holds the Indian patents in emerging areas such as artificial intelligence, digital payments, and technology applications in management. At Vishweshwani, he is part of a faculty team that emphasizes learning by doing, utilizing case studies, simulations, and industry projects to prepare students for corporate roles. Under his co-supervision, one research scholar has successfully been awarded a PhD, and he has guided more than 350 MBA projects and actively contributed to academic research, innovation, and management education through conferences, publications, and faculty development programs. So now I request to Dr. D. Raghavan sir to address the
Thank you, Sojata madam, for your introduction. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my late colleagues, esteemed faculty from other colleges who are the chairs of today's presentation sessions, participants and my dear students, a very good morning to all. So it's a great pleasure and honor to be part of this international conference on Vikasit Bharat at 2047 International Business Perspectives in the Era of AI. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all to this two-day international conference. This conference reflects the true vision of a progressive India that is driven by innovation, knowledge, and global collaboration. In today's rapidly evolving world, artificial intelligence is transforming the way businesses operate, compete, and grow. Platforms like this conference play a vital role in bringing together scholars, researchers, industry experts, and students to exchange ideas and explore solutions for the future. It is a great opportunity for our students to present their papers. I sincerely thank the management for their continuous encouragement and constant support in creating such an excellent academic platform. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the driving force behind this conference, Professor Dr. M. Madan Mohan sir, whose dedicated leadership, vision, and meticulous planning inspired us to actively participate and successfully execute our responsibilities. I also sincerely appreciate the efforts of the teaching and non-teaching faculty, organizing members, and student volunteers for their committed service in making this conference a great success. I hope the discussions and research presented here will contribute meaningfully towards building a strong, innovative, and developed India by 2047. I wish the conference a great success and all the participants and a productive and insightful experience. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the gathering and sharing your insightful words. Reiterating the words of PM Modi, Viksit Bharat is the Bharat of youth's aspirations. And I want to tell the youth that your aspirations are my resolve. Your dreams and hard work combined with my resolve, that is the guarantee of Viksit Bharat. In other words, when it's time to listen to the esteemed guest of honor and Vice President Educational Institutions, our beloved MSR sir, to address the gathering. Before that, I would like to introduce sir with few words. I take this opportunity to briefly introduce sir's profile. Professor Mohanes Rao Garu, a highly decorated personality with qualifications equivalent to having 3 PhD degrees done. Professor Rao Garu dedicated his services in Indian Air Force. Since the year 2000, he has been leading almost all the courses offered by Vishweshwar institutions. Professor Rao Garu is a fellow and faculty member for all 3 professional institutions, that is CA, CS, and CMA. As a company secretary and cost accountant, he has handled number of public issues, prepared prospectus, and incorporated a number of companies for his dedicated contributions in the field of education and corporate matters. He was awarded with the prestigious title of Best Educationist by Indian International Friendship Society, New Delhi. Professor Rao is the one and the only septuagenarian dignitary in PBI and a polyglot who speaks more than 15 languages, such as Kannada, Telugu, Hindi, Marathi, Sanskrit, English. In the last few months, you have learned 3 foreign languages also, that is Dutch, Russian, and Japanese. With that, 5 more Indian languages, that's Tamil, Malayalam, Gujarati, Bengali, Punjabi, and now started with Urdu this month. You are the brand ambassador of the Nation First campaign that you see on top of the banner. Such is the reason behind it. And now, I request with a round of applause our beloved MSN sir to address the gathering, share his blissful words, and also share your secret mantra how to learn these many languages within this short span of time. Please. A round of applause, please.
Good morning. Am I audible? Good morning, students. Good morning, sir. I started with the students. Normally, the practice that we start with the highest authority, that is management, that is Acharya sir, Venkateshwara sir, Ramakrishna sir, and all our principals, directors of MBA, IMBA, engineer, PSCS, and our faculty members, DC staff, non-DC staff, and sub-staff, and the normal retail students, but I already started with the students. You know why I started with the students? Because the students were here. If there are no students, you are not here. Right? When I'm standing here, and in my 26th year, 25 full years, and after that, I took voluntary break last year. So when I started in 2000, we had 19 students, 19 students, and 6 to 7 faculty members. In that, one of the prominent member, Sir Irfan sir, was the one there with us. And after that, so many students started adding up, and number of faculties added up. Now it is close to almost 2,500, and the faculties are running in hundreds. Right? So such a big institution, and awarded with NAC and something like autonomous, such a great institution. I did think of moving out from the Vishwani. When I entered, I thought it may be a small path. And after that, years passed on, I didn't know. My 15 years in Air Force was thinking that it was a big years to learn, but I didn't know how 25 years went on. And in between 20 plus 15, 35, another 12 years I was in the corporate sector as a auditor and the company secretary and the accountant, auditor, like that. So now, this is what transpiring with me. Now, today's topic, very aptly chosen, Viksit Bharat, International Business Perspectives, in the era of AI. We have 3 points to converge upon, that is, international business, era of AI, and our duties and responsibilities towards the Viksit Bharat. All our efforts are in that directions. So let me start with the Viksit Bharat. Viksit Bharat, which was part of when it was we were celebrating 75 years of independence in the year 2022. That when we complete 100 years, we should be totally developed in the nation. So it is already 3 years old Many seminars are held and so many efforts are being made. Many shapings and reshapings are being done. And what the many articles have been written on that, what I been told. I have not seen the book is yet to be released. But I was told that a lot of articles are there in this, national, international, and all. To which my friend, Professor Maran, is there and he has scored a sixer this time, 3 international conferences and total 6 national conferences. So he has scored a sixer. 2 years back I was telling that he should score sixer and when they have come, he has completed 6 in a continuously. Like maybe 1 year because of Corona we could not do it. And all the years I was there and I was thinking this year I may miss it because last year I voluntarily walked out. But they helped me back and I am very and thankful for the management as well as our conveners for accepting me to be here and deliver a few words on this. Now, the Visit Bharat, I don't want to talk more about that. We'll come back on this point a bit later. Now, the next converging point is the international business. Our country has marched forward from the 10th position to the secured the 4th position now in the economic growth and maybe marching towards the 3rd position very shortly. Right? So when we are, these are all because of the economic growth, not only economic growth, but towards various other factors, development in infrastructures, development in technology, development in innovatives. So many points are there to discuss on that. But I will be dealing with a few points apart from the international business. Any business has 2 effects. One is the better part, and another is the counterpart, countering the betterment part. Right? Now, if we look into the other side, we should be more careful about the other point. This reminds me of 2 things in the year 2025 and the year 2026, what we have come across and what the whole world is facing upon. In the year 2025, only India has faced, but in the 2026, entire world is facing even today. I think all of you got united with what I am going to tell you. The year 2025 that started with 22nd April 2025. Today is 24th April. I think 2 days back you must have all remembered what happened last year. Right? Are you? Or am I required to tell? You are aware, right? Pahalgam. Right. That is one of the other parts of that which affects the business, which affects the growth. And one which is happened this year, that is on 28th February 2026. Today, 50 days have already crossed. 3 nations are wanting together sometimes in a zigzag way, going to the war, coming back, going for some other parts of things. And that's how the total, I think you are aware, the Strait of Hormuz, that is one which is making a great problem for the ships to go on. And that is affecting the entire world. India also affected, the entire world is affecting. And there are more dangerous, that is, they were telling that not only stopping the ships with the containers, bags of tons of fuel, petrol, oil, lubrications, containers which is stranded over in the seas. And they are threatening to even cut down the cables which are laid down in the Strait of Hormuz. So that is the difficulty what we are going to face in the international business. National business is one part which is related to our country, and international one which we face with there is no link, direct link between the war with Iran, with America and Israel, but we are indirectly affected. The whole world is directly affected. So that is the cause of the international business. Now, many articles are written on that. I don't want to go more details in that. Now I will come back to the artificial intelligence. It is a very resounding factor artificial intelligence is coming, and people are worried about that. Are you thinking that it is a new concept? Is it? Are you thinking that it is a new concept? How many of you feel that it is a new concept? It is an age-old concept. It is a 70 years old concept. One of the colleges in Hanover, right, New Hampshire, one of the institutes, the year Dartmouth College, they conducted a seminar like a conference like what we are conducting today on technology. There they coined the message in the year 1950s, 1956 to be very specific. 1956, they convert the message, given a popular message like it is artificial intelligence. So from that time onwards, slowly and steadily, the words are changing, the technology is changing, software is changing, hardware is changing for the betterment. And with that, today we have seen that. That means the changes are taking over a place of time. And I am very happy to tell. I am the part of the change. Right from 1974 onwards. Air Force and the Armed Forces are being the first to be the science and the second being the legal services, which have started with these type of innovations in the field of softwares. So I was a part of it. I was working in some of the years which I cannot tell you the location now because it is somewhat secret. So that time onwards we are seeing the computer developments. When I started with the first computers, at the time we were using COBOL, common business oriented language, and we had a punch card systems. Our holes used to be there, and we used to punch that, and data used to be collected accordingly. And all those cards were kept, right? Then from that cards, a reader used to come and used to read it. So that's how they do this. I mean data. What I told you about data. That is the development what I think is. DBMS, RDBMS, ORDBMS, and the ORDBMS. So these are all facts which are already there. So with that data, now artificial intelligence is not a new technology. It is a perspective which will manifold us to use the data, converse data in a more faster way. When with the use of only RDBM minus artificial intelligence, we are using the same software, using say it used to take X times. Today it will take 10% of the X time with the AI. That means a faster data analysis. So with my experience of 50 plus odd years of experience in the functionality data, I remember one thing. The basic thing that is called a ZIGO concept. ZIGO. You are aware? All of you are aware, in your computer science you are very hard there. ZIGO. What is ZIGO? Garbage in, garbage out. Garbage, if you put a garbage, you get a garbage out. Okay, data. Everything is about artificial intelligence, only manually the data. If the data is not properly put, you will not get the data out, proper data. So I made a very variance out of it further. Zero, gold in, gold out. Garbage in, gold out. Gold in, garbage out. So if you put the, even with the garbage, you can take the gold out. But in the hands of inefficient people, the gold becomes garbage. So this is how artificial intelligence you don't have to worry. You have to think about how you can put yourself, you can innovate further and more and be as fast as possible, right? To manipulate the data, to use the data, what is required for this. So that's how and what the artificial intelligence is. Now I have left with Vikasit Bharat, international business as well as AI. But to talk about Vikasit Bharat, I need 2 more points to discuss with you. Then I will hand over the platform to our learned people here. Yes, all of us are waiting to listen to our chief guest, more than me. Right? Now, regarding the Viksit Bharat, I have 2 points which I have to make. One point which our Dr. Chinmay Das, I call him Doctor, he will be awarded recently, he will be awarded now. Awarded? Yeah. Yeah. So he asked me what is the secret of my learning. So last year when I took a voluntary retirement from this college, I was free and moving across different places. Right? I went to Chennai. I could not converse with them. I could not talk to them because they were not talking that well. I took the Kannada and Telugu. I could understand, but I could not talk to them. Then I thought, I cannot change them. Why should I not change myself? So I started Tamil. I took the Tamil book, how 30 days learning Tamil, but that was not helpful. That could not help me. Right? So then I thought, let me what should I? Then I was looking into the YouTube. In that YouTube I searched. To my surprise, hundreds of videos are there. Each of different languages. And I started learning Tamil. And I can manage maybe 50% of the language today. I can speak, right? I can write and read. Then, right from when I thought, he asked me the technique of learning. I coined my own terminology, like A, B, C, D, E, F. Focus on A, B, C, D, E, F. What is A, B, C, D, E, F? A, beyond government duties to enhance functionality skills. Then I started slowly with that point. Then I thought, why can't you do? Why instead of telling this, why should not I do it myself? Then every month I used to learn the letters first. Letters, pronunciations, how it can be pronounced, how they can be read. Right? Then started with Malayalam, Punjabi, Tamil, that I already worked, Bengali, Gujarati. Gujarati I found to be the best one. Very easy to read, right? Because I can suggest our students also to look into and everybody can read. Why should we speak only one language? Aim beyond your current duties. Don't stop your duties. To enhance the functionality skills, it will enhance your functionality skills. So that's what I started with. Then, last 3 years back, I went to Netherlands. Again, I had a chance to go to Netherlands. And which were planned 6 months back. Then I thought, why not learn the Dutch? Then I started with that. And every 3 months, I started learning another language. Now I am satisfied that I can learn Dutch very easily. Russian, 70%, 40% Japanese language. That is what the skills I have. Now, why I am telling about Japanese most? I am telling you because am I taking more time? Okay. See, in Japanese, I am really very proud of after looking into the different alphabets and all these. In any language is very easy to learn. Any foreign language is very easy to learn. You notify, you understand what the letters, try to look at the pronunciation, what they do. For A, they will call it A. For E, they will call it A. Right? These are very different words you should understand, I know. And you are good. You definitely. But Japanese is not like that. I will express about Japanese because it is very important. There are 3 ways, 3 different letters to learn to understand Japanese, which are independent again. 46 letters in hiragana, Katakana, 46 letters, and Kanji. 3 letters are there. Hiragana, Katakana, and Kanji. 46 letters in Hiragana. Another 35 dialects are there. Total 91, 81. Plus 46 Katakana, plus 25 dialects. Then 3,000 Kanjis are there. I tell you what is that. Hiragana means what is originated in Japanese language. All Japanese terms, Japanese words originated in Japanese are written in Hiragana. Any word which is innovative, which has come from outside, that is written in Katakana. And some, in order to make it shorthand faster, Kanji is used. A-E-A-O-U, A-E-A-U, like that. Na-ni-ne-no-ne-no, like that. All A-E-I-O-U, what we have. We have 5 letters. Ka, sa, ta, ta, pa, pa, la. All these will be there. So beautiful, right? To learn, but very difficult to remember. You have to practice a lot. If you understand only the hiragana, you can do entire thing in Japanese language. But it is any foreign words like Mohan Rao, Venkateshwar Rao, Chakravarti sir, Jayesh sir, many words are there now. That is written in Katakana. Katakana also has same A-E-I-O-U, I-E-A-O-U, like that. I-E-A-O-U, like that. Same words. Same what is not there. But any foreign language letters are written in Katakana. They don't use their own language. That means right from beginning they have differentiated. It is Japanese language. It is not our language. See the national interest in that. Nation's pride in that. Any word which is made as outside, that is written in a Katakana. And Kanji is taken from Chinese language. Chinese language. So that is a three words put together. That is Japanese language. And it has taken me up and down to total days together to understand. Now I am very in writing all the words I can identify. Hiragana and Katakana. Kanji I did learn. So that was happening. So that is how I made it. This is how our Japanese is now. One more part I tell about witnessing Bharat. One more example I tell you. A small story, and already I end up with a small story. Right? Linking back to Visit Bharat, not simply. Right? Once Indian monk Swamiji went to Japan to attend a conference in one of the islands. He was attending a conference like this, and he was late because he deliberated with Professor Banan sir and all the other people, so he was a bit late. He went to the hotel. By the time he was late, and when he went for dinner, they say they are very punctual people. Say dinner over, closed. 8:50 he went and 8 o'clock dinner was closed. 15 minutes late, no, punctual, closed. Then he went to sleep without food. Normally monks and people they can survive for one day without food and all. That's not a big deal. Put water and morning he was referred to as a very another island. Right? So he got up at 6 o'clock. Got ready. Then went to the canteen. I want breakfast. Then nobody was there. Waiter was there. Sorry, sir. Breakfast at 8 o'clock. I'm sure to it again. Then, no. Then they said, how can I wait up to 8 o'clock? My very is at 7. Because another waiter conference is another island. So he went there. Then I stood in the queue and purchased the ticket for ferry. There are 2 tickets. One is 1 N, another is 1.5 N. 1.5 N. Then at a counter, the counter person asked, sir, which ticket is 1 N or 1.5 N? Okay. What is the difference between 1 N and 1.5 N? Swamiji asked. Is there any difference in the seat? No change in the seat. No difference in the seat. Then He said, why to waste money? Right? One end, he took and went to the ferry. After a very long distance, islands are very, very long distance. And around 12:20, he got a lunch. The waiter started distributing the lunch. Sometimes from the back, sometimes from the front, sometimes to the left, sometimes to the right. He was sitting somewhere in the center. He didn't get his turn. He thought, sometimes from the back you come, you serve. Front you serve. Left you serve. Right you serve. No dinner has come. No lunch has come. Right? Then finally he was a bit worried. Then he thought, when we come, why should I ask? Right? Then waiter started. Waiter. Yeah, what's no, where is my lunch? Then which one you purchase? You purchase 1 N or 1.5 N? I purchase 1 N. Sorry, 1.5 N lunch. 1 N, no lunch. So, really, what should I get a dream? You should have not written anywhere and now you are telling no lunch. Okay, I will pay you extra money, you go and give me the lunch. Sorry, sir. Whatever lunch is there, I don't think you must for that people. No lunch now. It is a very. You cannot go anywhere in between and ask for a Zomato to get the lunch, right? So, and he was a bit annoyed because hunger leads to anger. If I take more time and you also hungry and you get angry on me, I'm not equal. Right? So, and he started with a big face, long face, and he uttered word, what a funny Japanese. What a funny Japan. And people were saying, a bit loudly he was telling, and a person behind, a 15-year boy, tall boy, sitting, and he tapped from the back and said, then he took Swami to look back, sir, please take my noodles, lunch. Sorry, no problem, you please. Then, that boy, within a minute, he took a round and came back, stood in front of the Swamiji, and pushed the plate towards the mouth of the Swamiji and said, eat! Started shouting like this, maybe more mustard. And Swamiji was very and all black, silky face, sadhana face, all entire face was flushed out, and I was scared. Maybe doing Karate, and he did the Karate, then Swamiji saw something. Then he took the plate and started eating. Then the word boy said, beware, don't tell any rubbish against my country. And the word is saying, what is the message? What is the message about this? So that is the respect they have for them. We also have the respect, but we should also go in that. This is the nationalist pride. This brings the nation first. So if we bring the nation first, always, right? When we are individual, we should excel. When we are a group should excel. When we are in the section should excel. When we are a college, department should excel. When we are a college should excel. When we are in a city should excel. When we are in a state should excel. And the nation, should excel. That is the nation first. So that is the message which I wanted to give you. Now, with this, I think I have taken already a lot of time. Only thing that I wish all of you the best for your today's national program. And with this, Viksit Bharat, which is already moving on, I think we should build up our team, our strength to see that our country develops the way what is required, admiring and associating with AI and competing with the world and achieving a $30 trillion economy by 2047, right? So that is what we are doing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. All the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for adorning the occasion and bringing all the ideas and experience into a wonderful storytelling It was so interesting, and every word was a pure bliss. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All right, now I request once again, sir, we are asking you to stand up again for the release and hand over the conference compendium. Organizers, please bring. I request all the dignitaries on the rise to join, sir, for the release and handover of the conference compendium. Dean, sir, we have. It also gives us an immense pleasure to acknowledge a remarkable academic achievement. Let us all put our hands together and applaud our convener and beloved principal, Professor Dr. M. Madan Mohan sir, on the nationwide release of his two textbooks. Last year it was 3, this year it's 2. So this year we have a book that's Business Economics and Financial Analysis by Videshi Publications, and the second one is on Research Methodology by the same publication. So the books are a comprehensive guide designed to be an indispensable resource for finance specialization students across, also for BTech students, BCom, BBA, PGDM, MCom, and MBA programs. It is carefully structured into 18 insightful chapters, and it brings clarity, depth, and practical relevance to one of the most dynamic areas of finance and business management research. Another round of applause for this academic achievement. Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais for joining this celebration. From exploring the latest trends in artificial intelligence-driven international business models to discussing the ethical implications of digital technologies in a globalized world, from integrating innovative strategies to address emerging challenges to chasing opportunities that will establish India as a global leader by 2047. This international conference promises to be a rich tapestry of ideas and perspectives. Now it is time to listen to the most awaited personality in today's conference, our honorable chief guest. And before that, let me invite the head of department, BBSP, Professor A.P. Ganthaman, to introduce our chief guest profile to the gathering.
Thank you, Chief Minister. A very good afternoon to one and all, respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, co-faculty members, non-teaching staff, and my dear students and participants. A warm welcome to all to the International Conference 2026. I, Dr. E.P. Gayatri, co-convener and head of the MBA department, feel honored and privileged to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Sai Kumar Chandra. Sir is an inspiring example of how determination, adaptability, and continuous learning can shape an extraordinary career. He began his professional journey as a graduate from IHM Hyderabad, affiliated with COSA New Delhi, one of the most prestigious institutions in hospitality education. Mr. Sai Kumar Garu started his career with the Taj Group as a management trainee, where he built a strong foundation in discipline, service excellence, and professionalism. Driven by a passion to explore global opportunities, he moved to Dubai and worked as a head chef, gaining valuable international exposure and leadership experience in a highly competitive environment. In 2008, Sir made a bold and inspiring transition from hospitality into the corporate world by joining GE Services. He further expanded his expertise as a business analyst at Infosys, developing strong capabilities in business, process, and technology. In 2010, he joined Deloitte as a business head for the Office of Managing Partner. Over nearly a decade of dedicated service, he rose through the ranks and left the organization as a senior manager in 2019. He then joined MyGate as a part of City leadership. Sir is currently serving as City Head and General Manager at MyGate. Mr. Sai Kumar Jaggar's journey is a perfect example of how one can successfully reinvent themselves, move across the industries, and still achieve excellence. His career teaches us that with the right mindset, no transition is impossible and no goal is unreachable. Today, we are truly fortunate to have such a dynamic and accomplished leader among us to share his valuable insight and experiences. On behalf of everyone present here, I extend my warm welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Sai Kumar Jaggar Garu, for taking his time to be with us today. I now request Sir to address the gathering. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon all, and I'm really honored to be with all the dignitaries here, and presidents, vice presidents, directors, principal, and faculty and students of Vishwani Institutes. And I take the honor for, thanks for the great introduction, ma'am. It's really an honor and I appreciate for all the efforts. Thanks to Racing Coordinator, sir, for calling me here to be a chief guest for this gracious occasion of being a part of this Viksit Bharat 2047. All right. So to talk about Viksit Bharat, Viksit Bharat, I believe it started a couple of years ago, but we as MyGate, we have started being a part of Viksit Bharat in 2016 as it's because Viksit Bharat has rightly said by our convener that one of the pillars is digital transformation, right? So we as MyGate have been part of this digital transformation, wherein we have moved ahead to have all the gated communities secured with this app. All right. What exactly MyGate does is we transform how the lives of the gated community residents change, and we are the pioneers of a living experience. What are we doing? It's doing in MyGate. We create solutions that are invisible, effortless, and unified for the home of and the community. How MyGate has started in 2016. It's really an honor that in 2016, as Sir is part of Air Force, one of our community members is also part of Air Force. So he was a wing commander and he was part of Kargil War and Tsunami Rescue Operation, Mr. Anish Anthony and Vijay Aniseki. Both of them are founders, and post their voluntary retirement, they have moved into a gated community space where they found, when they were serving the country, they found that they were securing the lives of every citizen of India. When they move into a gated community, they wanted to have their families live in a very safe and secure place, right? But that gap was not something which was apt for them. So when they looked into it, at that point of time, people were getting into gated communities and intruders were coming in without any digital records of them, right? So they were making the physical entries in the register. So they felt that this is something which can be digitized. And then they have introduced the register form to a digital form where the notifications are going to the residents to approve their access into this, right? So that is how MyGate has started, sir, and we really honored. Today we have to say that MyGate has close to 50. In Hyderabad we have 1500 plus gated communities, and across India we have 27,000 plus gated communities, and we have 4 billion users on our platform. And it's really an honor to be a part of this MyGate growth. And 2016 we completed our 10 years. On January 16th is when we completed our 10 years, and it's a decade and we are growing. And the market share that we have today is around 77% in Telangana, and if you look at Pan India, we are at 77% of market share. So if I say on par, there is no competitor to us, right? So that's really a honor. So about the AI technology that we are learning, right? Learning is no more an activity that you do once in a while. This is exclusively for all the students here. So we need to enhance and we need to keep learning and unlearning every day. So if you expect that learning that you have done in college will last for a lifetime, I'm sorry, but it is not. The reason why I'm saying I'm sorry, but it is not, you have to make it a part of your daily life and daily routine where you constantly enhance your professional journey. Early professionals used to do courses once every 2 or 3 years. So if I have to say, as ma'am introduced me when I was a chef, right? I took a very drastic change to move into a corporate world. So I didn't do any learning at that point of time. If I have to say, I was just a chef who can make that biryani, who can make that pasta which you guys have across the streets, right? But there is quite a difference to what you get it on the street and what you get it in the five-star hotel, right? So when we have to look at it, that's the learning that we need to do. Every day we need to learn something new in this world because we are transforming ourselves into a generation where everywhere technology is going to be a part of our life day in, day out. If we are not being a part of that learning journey, then I think we are moving ourselves back and we are not going ahead as students. Half of the life of technology is about 6 months. Any technology which comes into our life, the lifespan we say is a year, but it's just 6 months, which means that technology which is large today is 6 months will become now as relevant in 12 months. Will be one-fourth relevant and 18 months will become 1/8. Just imagine that when you begin an academic year, what you think is relevant will probably be only fourth event when you pass out. As a professional, you have to ensure that you have constantly keep upskilling yourself to remain relevant and professionally career. The world of AI has opened an unimaginable opportunities. AI is not going to take away any jobs. Guys, many of the people feel that with this technology coming in tomorrow, how much of a hard work we put in, we are not going to find any jobs. But how is AI going to help us? AI will be getting us jobs. The world of AI is constantly changing. The same problem or challenges are going to be solved by better and better eyes. AI modules everything. OpenAI, once the only AI solution, then there will be Perplexity, and then came cloud, and then Gemini. As professional AI is very powerful tool for us to master, we need to keep ourselves upgrading with latest AI tools available. As we know, India is fast growing. Our sir said that we will be soon the third economy in the world. India is fast growing economy in the world. What you see around is a $4 trillion economy. Over the next 7-8 years, we would be in the $8 trillion economy. So whatever opportunities you are seeing around, you are going to double it. But real question is how you are prepared yourself to maximize it. Despite the advancement, it will only help you all if you are maximizing it. Alright? So we need to every day learn and unlearn is something which has to be done by every student. So going back to the business analytics and business ethics that we have, right? Employee engagement. So people coming out of this corporate world think how is it going to be when we join this corporate world. So we as management and leadership from the corporate world always think about it. So this is very engaging and fascinating topic whenever we have a discussion with our HR teams. The reason why is technology cannot solve this to the best of ability because this deals with people, human, who are very important for any organization. So people are very important for an organization for its growth and for its well-being. So let's make a break it down into some key points. Core element, employee engagement, recruitment and onboarding, attracting the right talent and ensuring that integrates smooth into company culture, training and development. equipping people with skills from current job roles and preparing them for future responsibilities. Engagement and motivation, creating an environment where employees feel valued, inspired, and connected with the company mission. Retention and success planning, keeping top talent and preparing future leaders. Modern trends and employee management, data-driven HR, uses analytics and tracks performance, engagement, and turnover. Flexibility and work module is something which is very important for all the people. Hybrid and post-COVID, we have seen a lot of this. Hybrid and remote work arrangements are now central to management strategies. What matters the most is strong employee management doesn't just improve morale, it directly impacts innovation, customer satisfaction and profitability. Companies with engaged employee consistently outperform those with disengaged workforces. So in the end, I only have a couple of things to say. That is, I would like, if you would like, I can deep dive into the specific strategies like performance review techniques and leadership styles, or even explore case studies for companies known for the excellent employee management. So I would like to share an experience with MyGate here. So when I joined MyGate in 2016, uh, the experience that I had, right? So I had an health issue, if I have to say. So when I joined MyGate, I was part of the leadership team, so I had to visit the Bangalore, which is our headquarters. So I unfortunately have seen a very issue in regards to my health, and all the founding team members were right beside my bed in the ICU, helping me to take care because my family was in Hyderabad and I visited for the leadership. And they ensured that my family flows back to Bangalore and takes me back to Hyderabad and gets me back admitted in ANG for all the treatment. So this is where the employee engagement and the leadership, how valued we feel when we are part of such a great leadership. With this, I would say thanks to everyone who is part of this, and I thank the management, faculty, students of the college for this tireless effort in making the event success. Today's gathering has not only created an achievement for all the people who have submitted their documents and a celebration on achievement, but also a reminder of importance of learning and unlearning, collaboration and growth. Let us carry forward the spirit of this day into the future events. Thank you very much and thank you all for this.
Thank you very much, sir, for coming this occasion and sharing your expertise and giving us a model how to improve and enhance our productivity. All right. Now it's time. It's a moment for felicitating our privileged guests and guests of honor. I request all the dignitaries to do the honors on stage.
before we proceed to the group photo and break for lunch, let us thank our invited esteemed guest scholars and delegates for proposing the vote of thanks by our principal BBIS. Before that, I would like to call upon Head of Department BBIS, Professor P. Aarti ma'am, to introduce principal BBIS. And then Harika.
Of the day to all the dignitaries, faculty members, and students. I, Dr. B. Aarti, co-convener of today's international conference, take the privilege of introducing Dr. S. Srikanth Sir, convener, international conference. Dr. S. Srikanth is currently serving as principal and professor at Vishweshwari Institute of Systems and Management. Sir is an accomplished academician with PhD in management from Osmania University. Dr. Srikanth is having over 25 years of teaching experience which spans across various institutions. Sir holds MBA and MFT in mathematics and is qualified in NET and TSAPSEC Maths. Dr. Srikanth has a strong academic background and deep interest in digital marketing, entrepreneurship, CSR, and government policies. His research includes publications in both international and national journals covering topics such as brand preference, digital marketing, GST, supply chain management, and green marketing. Sir has also presented various research papers at national and international conferences. Dr. Srikanth has actively participated in faculty development programs, workshops, and training, which further has enhanced his teaching and research skills. He is also an associate life member of MTC Global and also has written chapters in various books. Additionally, he has coordinated several programs on entrepreneurship development, data mining, business analytics, and digital marketing. As a guest faculty and academic counselor, he has been involved in guiding students for MBA and BBA at Osmania University. Dr. Srikanth's expertise and contributions to management education have made him a respected figure in his field. With this brief note, I request sir to kindly propose the vote of thanks. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, one and all. I, Srikanth, Professor and convener of International Conference. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, it is my proud privilege to propose vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of the inaugural session of International Conference on Viksit Bharat 2047 International Business Perspectives in the Era of AI. First and foremost, I express my heartfelt gratitude to our college management co-founder and principal director, Sri P. Srinivas Acharya Garu, President Vishweshwari Institutions, Sri GSS Venkateshwar Rao Garu, co-founder and director admissions, Sri Ramakrishna Chinnam Garu, for the constant and continuous encouragement and support which inspire us to achieve this excellence. And I would like to convey my deep appreciation to our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Mohan S. Rao Garu, for your valuable presence and insightful remarks about the journey of Vishweshwari. I call it as Viksit Vishweshwari 2026 and betterment part and counterparts of AI and ABCDEF and your learning experience of various national and international languages which have enriched this inaugural session, sir. Thank you, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Sai Kumar Jagga Garu, General Manager, MyGate, Hyderabad, for gracing the occasion and delivering an enlightenment and thought-provoking address about Viksit Bharat journey of MyGate and learning of students to be every day, not only at the campus. Your words have truly set the tone for this conference and will continue to inspire our students. Thank you, sir. My special thanks to fellow convener Dr. M. Madan Mohan Garu for his invaluable and continuous efforts in making the conference to kickstart on a wonderful note. Thank you, sir. I also extend heartfelt thanks to all the distinguished session chairs who are present and speakers, delegates, and research scholars and participants who have joined us from various parts of the globe. Your presence adds a great value to this conference and fosters a spirit of collaboration and knowledge sharing. I would like to acknowledge the efforts of our organizing committee, teaching and non-teaching staff members, volunteers, whose hard work and dedication made this event possible. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for your contribution to the success of this inaugural session. We will look forward to an engaging and productive conference ahead. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much, sir, for your precious words. Now I request all the invited esteemed dignitaries, conveners, co-conveners, guests and faculty members, coordinators to assemble near the stage for a group photo, followed by national anthem and then disperse. Not before national anthem. Please stay there. Sir, please. Yes, ma'am, please join us for a group photo. Vicky. Beloved training and placement officer, Karnataka Garu, Dr. Janaka Garu, please join. Shakti sir, Ranjit sir, Raj, please join. Student coordinators, if you want to get set, right lines, yes, couple of lines. Your presence is required. Sit down. Akram, Shubham, Krishna, Rishi. Join. And the coordinators? Yes, organizers, student organizers, go to join. Come here. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now I request everyone to rise to stand up in honor of our national anthem and sing it together aloud.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your presence here today. I assure that this international conference will be a source of enlightenment, inspiration, and meaningful connections. I request everyone to proceed for lunch break. The lunch has been arranged in the college canteen, and after the lunch break, the technical sessions will continue as per the schedule. Thank you. Have a very productive day ahead. Signing off. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.